Hey, what's up? Justin here, and what I wanted to talk about today is thinking in the past, present, and future. So thinking in the three different tenses can be really beneficial to how you carry yourself out and how you live in the world. So let's start with thinking in the past. Thinking in the past, some people say you shouldn't live in the past, but it can really help in regards to getting rid of traumas and building confidence from a solid foundation. So in regards to getting rid of traumas doesn't have to be something big like your parents dying in front of you. It can be something really small like being bullied, but basically if you think about your life as a vertical line of experiences from when you were born to where you are now and eventually when you die, then you can think of all your experiences as a memory. Now, I don't mean memory as in, oh, do you remember that time where you're thinking off the top of your head, but a memory is where you can actually go into your mind and relive certain experiences from your own perspective. Now, if there's anywhere in your mind that you can't go or you're afraid to go, maybe there's some trauma attached to some memory that you have that you don't really like, maybe a memory that makes you cringe. And if you're afraid to go into your own life experiences, basically what you're saying is that you're scared of the inside of your own brain. And that's gonna not be very beneficial for your well-being, because maybe you're just chasing all these external things and trying to run away from the inside of your own brain, and eventually it's gonna catch up with you. So you can't get to death before you have to actually deal with your own demons and your own past. So I know it's kind of crazy where we're stuck in this box here and we have to go through all this pain and experience all these traumatic events, even if they're little things in regards to what's relative to like a big trauma or something. We still have to go into our own mind and be at peace with ourselves. So getting rid of trauma is a really beneficial way of living in the past. Now, living in the past can also be beneficial in regards to building confidence. So if you've ever achieved something or done something really, really cool that you never thought you could do, then you can put it into this vault in your mind where you can actually go back and re-experience it whenever you need to feel good about yourself. So it can build confidence, but also it can put you in a good mood if you really go back into something that you've stored in a vault where you can relive it whenever you need to, and it can make you feel good, put you in a good mood, and you can use that good mood to go out and do different things. So thinking in the past is really beneficial for those two types of activities. Now, if we think about the present moment, thinking in the present, some people strive their whole lives to try and be present to the moment, because when you're present, that's when you can really engage with life and really just experience and appreciate the universe for what it is and the world for what it is. So doing things to live in the moment can be just you forcing yourself to concentrate on a book or something, but you can also do things like meditation or any activity that you have to concentrate on to help you live in the moment. It's a lot harder to do from a relaxed perspective, especially when you're a person who thinks a lot, but if you can try and live in the moment, it really helps with things like creativity and just being grateful and appreciative for the world and the life that you have. Now, living in the future is kind of beneficial as well, because it's really important for goal setting. So your memories and even living in the future are kind of most likely these just flashes of images that you have, where your life experience in the past is just a collection of flashing images, and same with the future. So what I always found interesting is that human beings need a goal to feel good about ourselves. We need goals for our well-being, and I always found that very interesting in regards to just human motivation, because on one hand, why can't we just all live here in peace and sing Kumbaya and get along? And we all intellectually understand that it's important to love each other and be nice to each other, but we still need goals, and goals might mean you need to conquer other people and conquer other situations and push forward and change things, and that can like make people uneasy because you're changing the status quo. Now, if you think of your goals as a vision, you might have a vision of a best version of yourself or a better version of yourself, and you can see yourself going towards that version of yourself if you keep it in your mind somewhere, and you can actually build up every time you achieve something that makes you closer to that version of yourself. And I think to actually become present to the moment and really appreciate things for what they are, you actually need to achieve something really big, where once you've achieved it, you've achieved this huge thing that you've worked on for many, many years maybe, you can just relax and be present and just appreciate the world for what it is. You've become that better version of yourself, and you can just be present. You've gotten rid of your trauma, and you can appreciate the universe for what it is. So I hope you guys are getting some sort of value from this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.